Hi. Today we're going to talk about the associative and commutative properties of algebra and how we can use them to solve algebraic expressions and equations. And if that all seems like a bunch of algebra mumbo jumbo, don't worry. We'll get right into the real simple nitty-gritty stuff. Let's start with commutative. Say we have something like this. 1 plus 3 plus 7. We know if we add those all up, we'll get 11. But we'd also get 11 if we had 3 plus 7 plus 1. Or 7 plus 1 plus 3. The commutative property basically says anytime you're adding or you're multiplying, you can change around the order of anything on your expression, right? We can flip these orders around on any side of the on a single side of the equation. Now I might be saying, well, addition and multiplication. What about subtraction? What about division? Well, they don't work. Say I have 4 divided by 2 divided by 1. That's 4 divided by 2 is 2, divided by 1 is 2. All right, well, 1 divided by 2 divided by 4 is 1/2 divided by 4, which is 1/8. We can clearly see we do not get the same value. 2 is not equal to 1/8. So for division and for subtraction, we can't do this commutative property. We cannot change the order of our numbers here. But for addition and multiplication, we sure can. The same thing holds for associative. Now, what is associative? Basically means you can feel free to group numbers together in a way that you'd like. So let's go back to our original example. 1 plus 3 plus 7. We could group our answers around as 1 plus 3 plus 7, which is actually 4 plus 7. We'd still get 11. We could also say, well, I want to group 1 and 7. So I could say 1 plus 7 plus 3, which is the same thing as 8 plus 3, is also equal to 11. And we see, no matter how we choose to group our numbers together, we'll still get the same answer all through here. That means we can use this as a valid strategy. But again, this only works if we're adding or multiplying numbers. If we're dividing or subtracting, this is no good. We can't do it. So, those are our properties. You might say, okay, well that's all well and good, but when and where can I actually use them? Well, let's say we were given this algebraic expression. Negative 5x plus 10x plus 5x. Well, I notice that this term is the opposite of this term. So I could say, hey, I can use the commutative property to change my order around. So I can have negative 5x plus 5x plus 10x. We look here and say negative 5x plus 5x, they cancel each other out. So I'm left with 0 plus 10x. That means my final answer is 10x. What about a different type of example? Let's say we have something like 6 times 3x. Right? Well, we can't multiply this through just yet. We don't know what x is. But we can use the associative property. I'm going to take this 6 here and this 3 here and group them together. So I'm going to have 6 times 3 times x, which is 18x. And those are some examples of just how much the associative and commutative properties can help you, simplifying your solving, making everything so much easier. So, remember, commutative. Hey, I can rearrange my orders. Associative. I can group what I'd like. But for both of them, I can only do it if I'm adding or multiplying. Subtracting or dividing, hands off. Can't mess with that. But multiplying or adding, I can change the order and I can group what I like. So use these powerful tools when you're solving equations and when you're simplifying equations, as they will allow you to do what you previously, in other circumstances, could not do. They're a real lifesaver. That's all I have. I hope this helped, and I hope you have a great day.